Morning, everyone. It's Tuesday the 17th, and this is my video number 899. And if you'll hit that subscribe button and the like button, I'll really appreciate it. Okay, Asia and Europe, both down. COVID, the headline, again. And with that, a sell-off in oil. Oil was actually higher overnight. And is now currently down about 35 cents. And that bleeds into everything. We also had a bunch of economic news here, and that included retail sales, which were expected to decline about 0.3%, and they declined 1.1%. Ex-autos down 0.4%, versus expectations of down 0.2, and ex-gas, for those who don't drive, down 1.4%. Auto sales were down 3.9%, but that is more a function of a shortage than it is lack of buying. Fed Chief Rosengren from my hometown here in Boston says another strong jobs number is going to cause an issue for tapering, possibly as early as September's meeting. Not necessarily a tapering, but certainly the discussion of it in the public domain, which should have a fairly negative effect on it. I have tried to harp on the fact that these guys don't know their ass from their elbow, that they are constantly wrong on their projections, and, we're not going to even thinking about rate hikes or tapering until 2022. Here we are 2/3 of the way through 2021, and it is clearly on the table. Earnings today, we had Walmart, which was a beat, both top and bottom. I warned you yesterday that this was going to be the case. These stocks are higher, and so unless they have blowout numbers, it's not going to work for the stock price. So Walmart, which beat top and bottom line and closed 150.75 yesterday, up $1.22, is currently trading 148.90, which is not a huge move, but the fact of the matter is they had great numbers and the stock is down. Home Depot, on the other hand, also beat top and bottom, but they missed on same-store sales, and the stock, which closed 335.05 yesterday, up 3 3/4, traded all the way down to 317. Excuse me, the last is 323, down about $12 or 4%. And that is probably about half of the Dow's loss, which right now is about 165. Kroger slightly higher. Berkshire Hathaway added to it in the second quarter. During that quarter, it looks like they probably paid $38, $39 for it, and it is $43.45. Roblox, also a miss, although they say engagement is up. This is a stock that was 104. It was a relative new issue. Stock was 104 in the third week of June, currently trading 74.70, down 4.87 after yesterday's decline of 4.39. OTLY, also another recent IPO that beat on revenues. The stock was as high as 29 in June, currently $16.15, down 28 cents, 1.7. And Spirit Airlines, an airline that you couldn't get me to go on if they've paid me, have cancellation costs of about $50 million in revenues for that 3 or 4 week period. The stock was 29 3 weeks ago, currently trading 23.20, down another $1.07 or 4.4%, but down 20% in the last 2.5 or 3 weeks. We have industrial production, capital utilization, and business inventories coming out during the morning. We don't have those yet. As I mentioned, the oil could possibly be rolling over here. 65.01, 65.15. Yesterday's low 65.73. The low close here was 66.35. If we get a close below 66.35, I'm a little bit fearful that we're going to try $60 again, or let's just say into this area of support around $62. As I mentioned, the futures were a little worse before the retail sales number. They were down 23 in the S&P, 210 in the Dow, and 80 in the NASDAQ. Currently, S&P is down 21, so that's a little bit better. The Dow is down again 180 and about $82 on the NASDAQ, so those are all the negatives. The gold is up slightly, silver down slightly. Those bars I bought over the weekend beginning to look a little cheaper. We have the dollar index up 27 cents, which is fairly substantial. Bonds are up about 1/4 point. The cryptos are stronger. We had a high yesterday in the Bitcoin around 48,000 and closed down on the day. Today we started down on the day, made a slightly lower low, and we're on the highs of the day. As I said, yesterday's high 48,100. Today's so far 47,200. Same situation with Ethereum, but as you know, Ethereum has a little bit more bullish chart than this. All right, everyone, it's tough out there today. Be careful. Keep your position sizes appropriate, and please hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Thanks.